Thanks so much for joining today. It's a little bit later. I want to see if this time works for more of you. But today I want to share my most simple and intuitive way to connect with your reproductive health. So if you know somebody who could use this, oh yeah, and there's Travis in the back. He's my pup. So yeah, if you know somebody who's been struggling with their fertility, I hope that you will share this. Also, I'm trying to get a sense of times that work. So if this time tends to work for you, can you do hashtag live so that I know you're here? And if you're watching this on a replay, can you actually do hashtag replay and then maybe let me know a time or day that would work better? That would be great. So today I want to talk to you about one of the recommendations that I make to all of the women who are struggling with fertility issues, whether it's from endometriosis or PCOS or unexplained infertility or high FSH, whatever it is, fibroids, cysts. Um, hi Karen, hi Bridget, hi Brittany. Hey. So, hey guys. Hi Elizabeth. I'm so glad you could make it. So, yes, I was just starting to share. I think some of you could probably guess because I gave it away, but it's womb massage, fertility womb massage. It's one of the most important things that I recommend to all of my in-person fertility patients. I do it on them in person, but I've been teaching women how to do it at home, and it's one of the recommendations I make for everyone across the board, no matter what your fertility issue is. Honestly, even if you don't have any fertility issues, like I still do it to myself. So in this video, I want to share how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. But before we go there, I just figured, why don't we have a little self-guided massage? So I'm going to guide you through. I'm not going to do actual womb massage because that's a little hard to show on me. I mean, I guess I could at some point, but I do have a really kind of descriptive YouTube video. So if you do want to see the video of how to do fertility womb massage on yourself, you could head over to my YouTube channel, which is just my name, Ariel Myers. And again, definitely share this with your friends because this is something that you can even like do on each other. You could do it with yourselves and kind of ask for support and help. But just getting your hands on your body, like healing touch is one of the oldest and honestly the most intuitive ways to just connect with your body. It can help you calm your nervous system, kind of reduce that sympathetic nervous system response, really calm your body. So if you're willing to join me, you can kind of keep your eyes open a little bit, but kind of soften your gaze, right? And then you could just start to bring your hands to the top of your head and just kind of begin to stroke down the sides of your neck with both hands. You can very lightly brush your forehead, just kind of down your face, down your cheeks, under your eyes. If you want to, you could even bring the heels of your hands to your eyes, just kind of bring some warmth there. And then bring your hands down the front of your neck, the sides of your neck. And this is good to do every day, multiple times a day. Anytime you feel that you're kind of getting out of your body, that you're going more into your head, bringing your hands on your body is just a great way to bring your awareness back. So get the back of your neck. You can kind of start kneading out those knots back there. You could do alternate shoulders. Down your arms. And even just gentle touch like this, it doesn't have to be intense pressure. Even just gentle touch starts to stimulate your lymphatic drainage, your lymph system starts to kind of clear out any like dampness and starts to stimulate your fluid metabolism. And then get your breasts. Like, it's a little bit like, hey, but really, breast massage, you have so many channels that kind of deal with reproductive health that also go through your breasts or your stomach channel, your kidney channel, your liver channel. That all has to do, with reproductive health. So if you notice before your period, you might get like really sore, heavy, tender breasts. Massage them. You could use beautiful massage oils like lavender essential oil mixed in a carrier oil. Get down your sternum. We hold a lot of tension in our sternum. You can get down there into your belly, down, down. And then for your belly, you can just kind of get your hands on your belly and start doing gentle circles. I always say to do along the length of the colon. So you want to go up the right side, across the top, like right under your ribs, and then down the left side. So you're going up along your ascending colon, across, and then down. And then when you start to really want to do the fertility massage, you'll actually go feel, it's probably better that you guys can't see me, but you want to feel like your pubic bone that you can feel. It's like your vagina bone basically, right above that, like an inch above that, that's where your womb sits. So you can really start to get in there and massage upwards to your belly button. And again, I have a much slower, more kind of focused video on YouTube. But basically, you want to move outward. So you'll go like up from the pubic bone to your belly button, and then you'll go keep going out all the way to your hip bone. Slow, gentle strokes. So, and then, even if you don't know what you're doing, I don't want anyone to get stressed about this. Like literally just putting your hands on your body, like your butt, your thighs. It just brings your energy back into your body. I love to just massage my thighs when I'm sitting there. We hold so much tension in our legs. Sometimes I sit cross-legged on the couch and massage my feet. Just remember that, a lot of women want to just do womb massage, which I get. Womb massage is amazing, but even just massaging your feet or like I was saying, your breasts, you have so many channels that deal with reproductive health that run through your feet. So, okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And yes, so while you're doing it, you can listen to music, really focus on breathing, like breathing slowly. Like I noticed I was talking at the same time, and now I'm like breathing a little bit more quickly. So you really want to focus on slowing your breath. That's why I like to do it with the eyes closed, so that you could really bring your awareness, shift your focus inward, which is like all of that yin nourishing energy that I talk about. So I love that we could start with that. Thank you guys for indulging me. I would do that like every day with you if you want it. Tell me if you want it. I'll do it. But what I wanted to actually talk about today was the questions that you guys are reaching out with. Which is there's a lot of confusion about massage. Like when can I massage my womb? And I think one of the reasons for that is because many of you are nervous about doing womb massage post ovulation. Like, what if I conceived, if I do womb massage and manipulate my womb after I ovulate? Could I risk implantation not happening? Or if implantation does happen, can I risk stimulating a miscarriage? So I want to speak to that. I will say first that the benefits of womb massage are so profound. Like, not only what I said before, that it stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest, which is healing. It's kind of like the antithesis of that fight or flight response we get. So it's really great for like bringing your awareness back into your body, calming your energy. It's great for your blood pressure. It's great for balancing your hormones, but actually, like physical manipulation is really good for bringing blood flow and chi flow to your reproductive organs, which is where we get so much blockage, either in the form of like blood stasis, if you have cramps or pain or endometriosis or cysts, even if you have PCOS. Also, in the video, I also teach is like a digestive massage too, which goes, I always do them together. I never do one without the other because so much of the tension that we hold in our digestive organs also will impact our reproductive organs. They sit like right next to each other. It also brings warmth to our digestive and our reproductive organs, which is especially important. If you're moving things, like friction will create warmth. So that's why we're really bringing this energy. It could help. Our liver sits right under our ribs. So getting some movement there can help our liver process, which can help us detoxify a little bit. A lot of women notice that right after they do the womb massage, they might have like a massive bowel movement, which is great. It's all that stuff that was in there that just doesn't get processed out. So that's really important to do. My patients who have endometriosis or PCOS love this. If you have any kinds of cramping or pain, it's great to do. Um, because we're getting in there pretty deeply, some women actually have a tilted uterus or it's like shifted a little bit, and you can start to feel that. We also bring energy to our fallopian tubes. And again, we want blood and chi to be moving to clear out any blockage and stagnation. So I do believe that regular womb massage can help to clear out our fallopian tubes, just like an HSG would. So that said, it's great to do. I recommend everyone to do it. Something like this, where I just did very gently, you can use just your hands. If you're doing it naked, you could use oils. I have both a womb healing and a womb warming oil that are specifically mixed with oils that are good for uterine health. But you can totally use what you have at home. If you have like olive oil or coconut oil and you have some favorite essential oils like lavender. I love like lang lang or bergamot, but just make sure that you don't use anything that's like artificial. You want it to be pure essential oil. For carrier oils, I really like almond oil or jojoba oil. Oh, you guys are saying yes, you would like to do that. Okay, let's do it. I'll let you know when. So now the other part that I think you're asking me about is the castor oil massage. So that is something that I do kind of on top of that massage. Like that massage, you could do that 10 minutes every day, pre-ovulation, post-ovulation, while you're bleeding, no problem. The more intensive massage where I like load the belly up with castor oil and the healing oils, and I warm the castor oil, and you're putting like hot compresses, like castor oil packs on your belly, and you're really getting in there. Like sometimes you're going in like 2 to 3 inches, which is what I teach in the YouTube video. That I tell women, if you have like endometriosis or severe cramping or stuff going on, I would love for you to give yourself a few months where you're not trying to get pregnant so that you can do that deep castor oil massage post ovulation, because it is effective and helpful to do it while things are building up. If you do it pre ovulation, it's still helpful, but post ovulation, our progesterone is higher, things are starting to shift. The blood might start building up, especially if we have like endometriosis. I haven't had anybody who didn't post ovulation and then realized that they were pregnant. I've had nobody had a miscarriage from that. So I really think that if it's like a viable, healthy pregnancy, doing a little bit of massage afterwards won't affect anything, but I always like to err on the side of caution and safety. So I do sometimes say, like, if you can give yourself 3 months, especially if you have some severe stuff going on, Travis is just getting comfortable, then I would recommend you doing that, like not try to get pregnant. So you could do some pretty intensive womb massage post ovulation. If you're not willing to do that or you don't want to wait, then I would say save the castor oil massage for before ovulation. Castor oil does it's like really thick and really heavy. So it gets absorbed in and then pulls energy down, which is why women will like clot afterwards. So that's another thing. Some women will message me and be kind of nervous and say, I just did the womb massage and I'm like clotting and spotting and bleeding. And that's just old, stuck blood that was like stuck in there and was blocking things up. And you got moving, you got it clear. So that's actually a really good sign. You might have diarrhea afterwards. Like I said, that's fine. You might have bowel movements. You might find that you're urinating a lot. That's actually fine. It's like you're clearing out the stuff that was just blocked up in there. And it's really good to do even if you're not trying to get pregnant, for your womb health. So like every time I'm in the bath, I don't do the castor oil in there, but I'll bring in some oils with me and I'll just start doing massage like that. It's great for digestion, for stimulating your liver, like I said, your digestive organs. So it is really, really great to do. Even if you don't have endometriosis or PCOS, it's just good to do in general. Sometimes we might have like a little old blockage of blood or like a trauma or something that just kind of made us have like a little bit of stagnation. And so just to move that out is awesome. So I recommend doing some form of like hands-on touch every day, 15 minutes a day if you can, twice a day if you can. As far as how often to do the castor oil, I don't recommend doing it more than 3 times a month. It can get a little like fatiguing. So 3 times a month to do the more intensive massage would be great. Not while you're bleeding, but do it pre-ovulation. And I do like to do the womb warming oil post ovulation because that can help support progesterone. And I do the womb healing oil like every day of my life because I'm a little bit addicted to it. And it's a good thing I make it because I like steal like half the stash for my personal use. It's addictive. All right, so that is it for me. I would love to hear from you. I have time for like 1 or 2 questions specifically on womb massage. If you feel like this would benefit a friend, I hope you will share it. Again, if you're watching this live, let me know by doing #live. If you're watching this on replay and you have a time you prefer, you could do #replay and let me know what time would work for you. I love to hear what you guys want to know. A lot of you have the same question. Oh no, the castor oil does not go inside. Yeah, you just stick it up. No, that's a good question. I'm sorry if I hear what you're saying. The castor oil, it gets absorbed through your skin. So it's not like you're putting the castor oil in your vagina. You are like just, when you rub oil onto your skin, it just gets absorbed in. So that's what I mean. Like it gets absorbed through your skin and then just energetically it pulls things down because it's so heavy. I do like to like fill women's belly buttons with hot castor oil. Also, when you're doing the castor oil flannel, like it stains and it's thick and it's nasty. So like I prefer to do it with no clothes on. If you have like some like nasty period underwear, wear that nasty period underwear that you don't let anyone see. Put towels down. You don't want to like destroy your sheets. Sometimes when I was doing it to myself, when I had some like menstrual stuff and cramping, I would just like lie on an old towel on the bathroom floor and do it. So yeah, that was a good question. It gets like absorbed in energetically. Oh good. Hi, Janae. Oh my God, Janae's like a master, like womb stretch and tarot card. I'm so glad you're here. I always love your posts. It's good to see you in person. Cool. All right. So I hope that was helpful. Feel free to reach out to me with any more questions or confusion you have. To the woman who has PCOS and got a day of bright blood, that's awesome. Yes, you continue with the fertile moon tea. That's great for you. It's a good sign. And so the flannel, I should have had the flannel out. So basically, I should have done this. Well, I do have a video of how to use the flannel. So it's on my YouTube channel, Ariel Myers. And that is like a video of me setting up the castor oil flannel. So I will like warm up castor oil. I have like a hot towel caddy and stuff for my practice. So I keep everything in the hot towel caddy because you want it to stay hot. If you have a heating pad, you could put it over it. But basically what you'll do is you'll get the flannel. It will come with your castor oil when you buy it. You put the flannel on top of saran wrap. So I don't love to use plastic. I try not to use plastic, but it just ruins everything otherwise. So put it on a piece of saran wrap, fold the whole fill it with castor oil. Like put like a ton of castor oil in the flannel, fold it up, and then you'll take a hot towel and you'll put it around the whole thing. You could roll it up and like put it in the hot towel cabbie or put it in like a microwave, not for a lot because it'll get really hot. And then you open it up and you'll put that flannel with the saran wrap on top and then the towel on top of that right on top of your belly. And then you can actually put that like hot heating pad or whatever on top of that. And so that the heat will encourage the castor oil to penetrate in. And I really do use like a ton of castor oil, like fill the belly button with it. Castor oil everywhere. Hopefully that was helpful. Castor oil when you're bleeding. I prefer not to do it when you're bleeding. I just think it's better to let things, like I do it a lot in the week before your period because that's great. Usually when you're bleeding, I just like to let things go. If you're having terrible cramping, you can, but like just be gentle with it. It's not bad to do it when you're bleeding. It's fine. Hi, Daisha. I love you too. And yes, you can combine the womb healing oil with the castor oil. You can combine the womb warming oil with the castor oil. I don't like to combine the two, with the womb healing and the womb warming with each other because they just don't really smell that good together. They're best on their own. I love to put the womb healing warming oil on my low back. That feels so good because sometimes I get some back pain because I'm 42 and it feels really good. All right. I love you guys. It's so good to talk to you. Let me know what you want to hear more of. Share this with a friend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.